Another example, multiply the two matrices. The first has 2 rows and 2 columns, so it's 2 by 2 matrix. The second also has 2 rows and 2 columns, so it's also 2 by 2 matrix. The two inside numbers are the same, so the new matrix is 2 by 2. So we expect 2 rows and 2 columns. We have a 2 by 2 matrix. To find the first element in the new matrix, take the first row of the first matrix with the first column of the second matrix. Sine theta times sine theta to be sine squared theta plus cosine times cosine equals cosine squared theta. Now to find the second element of the first row of the new matrix, take the first row here with the second column here. So take this with this. So sine times cosine. So sine theta times cosine theta and plus cosine times sine. Cosine times negative sine to be negative sine theta times cosine theta. Now to go to the second row in the new matrix, go to the second row in the first matrix and start by the first column of the second matrix. So negative cosine times sine is negative cosine theta times sine theta plus sine theta times cosine theta. So plus sine theta times cosine theta. Now the second element, go to the second column here, so take this with this. So negative cosine times cosine to be negative cosine squared. Sine times negative sine to be negative sine squared. Now simplify. Recall the Pythagorean identities and never forget sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. Here we have sine squared plus cosine squared, and here we can take out a negative sign as a common factor to be negative cosine squared plus sine squared. So here we have 1 and here we have negative 1. So here it's sine squared plus cosine squared to be 1. And here it's negative cosine squared minus sine squared, or negative outside of cosine squared plus sine squared to be negative 1. So here it's negative 1. Sine theta times cosine theta minus sine theta times cosine theta, they cancel each other. So 0. And also here it's negative cosine theta times sine theta plus sine theta times cosine theta. Also they cancel each other to get 0. Finally, the new matrix has 2 rows and 2 columns. So it's a 2 by 2 matrix.